It's good to see you. There we go. There we go. We got it. We're there. Oh, it's time. Hey, we made a lot of progress on our... city and making one of the coolest little park areas inside Siam Park our tourist trap, hopefully. And we did a little haunted area. Came in and we gave some big trees to blot out the sun. We got our little haunted house going. We started adding some pavilion areas. We added some additional assets from other park types in order to make it more of a theme park. Honestly, I've given way too much space for the theme park. Honestly, probably could have just been done like down here, the entire thing. But hey, we've made it gigantic for no goddamn reason. But you know what? I am A-okay with that because I think at the end of the day, I want to have a theme park that feels as large as Six Flags is here in Texas. And this feels about that size. This feels like you can walk miles in a day and then hate yourself tomorrow. And we've got people in the park. They're here, and they are using the the cars to get around. I think they're actually, honest to God, using them the right way. They're coming out of here and using it to get to other parts of the park. I want to see them get off at a station that goes to a ride. Yeah, they're getting off the cable car, and they're going here to visit rides. So the cable car inside your theme park does work. I think that's fantastic. All you have to do to set up a cable car system or any other public transit inside your city or inside your park here is to make sure that you have a tunnel system that just pops up near the station that it can connect to a road to be able to get access to the city services, which you can see my entrance tunnel here, Elk Tunnel, which I'm going to call this Siam Maintenance Tunnel. This is the Siam Maintenance Tunnel. I do want to go in and probably name the other tunnels as well, just so that we know. This is going to be like the Siam North entrance. This will be Siam North Park Drive. You know, Park Street. This will be Siam North. Yeah. Did I rename that? That's already Siam North Park's North Side Drive. Nice. Siam Park Drive. That's good. Oh, that's really nice. I loved coming up this right here. I loved this view when the fireworks were going off. We came up this little sidewalk we had here, and you could just see the entrance. All of a sudden, the fireworks were going off. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to add a lake over here on both sides, and I'm actually going to get rid of this pathway. Now that we know that we can put in our own water features, I'm inclined to do quite a bit more of it. So let's go ahead and put in our own water feature over here. We still have a tunnel that goes this way. There is a station right there, so we want to be careful of that. And I'm going to pull from right here. I'm going to pull this right here as our height that we're going to go to. Let's go with this. Let's try and lower this down. Just on the inside of the path here. And let it taper the way that it wants to, because that's going to be great for holding the water. I might raise this side a little bit higher, maybe do a key wall. I don't want to raise the street anymore, but I definitely want to put a water feature in here. It doesn't have to be very deep. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that, and let's add a water feature in here. It's going to be not very large. Yeah, just right there. There's going to be a little bit of flooding, but don't worry. We've added a tiny tsunami. You should be okay, though. This should just be the water in here, and it should settle here pretty soon. It'll all wander back down. Don't worry, a little bit of flooding never fucking killed anybody, okay? What happens when it rains? What do you think happens when it rains, people? Don't be upset with me. Okay, if I can grab this guy and raise it up the tiniest bit, maybe right there. Get a little bit more water in there. There, and it's settled. We got a nice little water feature there. I do want to do a key wall, but the key wall really does not like working with the siding here. And I definitely don't want to do this where the water floods. So let's add a key wall that goes a little bit higher. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. I think a key wall would solve it. Let's see if we can get one to fit in here. Let's go ahead and take off the snapping. Got it. Okay, and now I want to do this. Which we can always use Move It to fix this. Which we're going to have to, probably. Get that right over the center. Get this part to come down a little bit. Not too much. Get it to come down a bit. I'm fine with that. That seems like a good curve. We could probably have this then double, go on the other side, do the exact same thing. Yeah, that's fine. That looks like a natural entrance there. That's going to be really cute. There we go. There we go. So let's get this curve set back right again, and let's lower this guy down just a bit until it meets the sidewalk there. This needs to pull back a bit. This little node here needs to raise up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's have this one pull back a bit as well. There we go. Let's get this pulled over just a bit as well. And there you can see what I think is a really good turn. I do want to get this pulled in as close to the street as possible, though. Oh, that's just not going to happen unless we get it to be higher. And that is just one node, which is interesting. No, we made this. We made this just now. We can't raise this side without this. We need another node halfway down, so I think I might actually redo this part. I might actually redo that section. Yeah, do that, and then have it connect in like this, and create the nodes, and then fix the nodes later. Because this midpoint allows us to have something that's going to be closer to the edge there that we can adjust its height. And then we can have it follow that curve a little bit more naturally. Let's get that down there. We see no shadow. That means it's good. What are you doing? You need to shrink a little bit, so let's do that. This one's just acting a little funky no matter what I do with it, unfortunately. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. That's all I care about there. Let's get this all moved in, because we know how the Bezier lines work here. Let's just get that pulled in the right way. We want it to look... Oh, what happened to my railing? Did I use the wrong one? I thought I was supposed to come with railing. Half of it did. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I did pull the wrong one. Can we upgrade? Invalid shape. Yeah, I guess so. Even with Anarchy, it won't let me do it. So we get to do that again, but now with the proper key wall. Those of you on YouTube that saw it and didn't say anything about it, how dare you? I can't trust you guys for nothing. Holy shit. Okay. We'll do it again. We did it once. It won't take us long to do it again. Yeah, I love some water features, and now that we know that we can add them, yeah, you better believe we're going to be getting some, better believe we're going to get some little duck ponds and stuff in other parks. Okay, let's get the heights adjusted. I'm still keen to leave the day-night cycle on because I feel like if the city is well lit, I should be able to continue working. No problem. I don't think it's going to be well lit, but I think it's going to encourage us to add lighting in areas where it may need it. Okay, so if we can get this node down, I don't want that much of a height difference. It's unfortunate that it really doesn't want to be a smooth gradient, but I get it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's about as close as we can afford to get it. Pretty close. I think it looks pretty good. This little area right here is a little wiggly, but you know what? It is what it is. That looks a little bit better. Now we just need one to go on this side, which, or maybe we don't. Maybe it just doesn't flood up that much. There we go. Yeah, I want to show this again because it was just so nice. I want to see it again. You come up and bam, there's Chirpy Land. And now we've got that beautiful key wall there, which we just need to add some foliage to. And then we'll be able to call this little area done. Oh yeah, but I want to add a bridge. That's right. I want to add a bridge that goes across it. So let's go ahead and add that in now. Add a bridge. We're going to do it a park path. I think we just do a pavement path, honestly. Or we could go for the amusement park. It is to the amusement park, so it would make sense. It is going to be a straight path, so let's just take it. Not from there as much as I'd like to. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, what have you done? Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this. To about right there. There is that railing right there, which is unfortunate. We'll have to figure out what we want to do about that. Lower the key wall, I think. Let's turn on angle so we have that consistent. Oh, there we go. The pendulum ride and the tower drop ride, which we'll put on the highest tier. Nice. Hey, our amusement park is leveling up. And now we can adjust this to be a bit more of a gentle incline up. I think that's good. I think that's fantastic. That gets people across. Hopefully they'll use it. If not, oh. If not, that's okay. There we go. Frackle providing the vocals in the background. Because we've got that. I feel like this is coming out straight from this thing, but it needs to be leveled straight off of this guy. So that right in the middle, like we should be able to get a bridge maybe that even connects from here and connects up to the side of that maybe. I don't know. I don't think I like that. But this place pops off at night, which is why I'm keeping the day-night cycle on. Because this is when most of our visitors arrive, is at nighttime. Okay, so let's see, because we've got this node right here that could be lowered. Which maybe the street needs to be lowered a little bit. It'd be nice to be able to take this entire section and lower it. Yeah, see, I think we're just going to end up in the same situation where it's not going to really connect unless we have it go over the railing like that. And I don't suspect people are going to actually use this because they're coming in from the bus and they're coming in from the metro, so they don't really cross this. This is more for us visually. So I think what I'm going to do is keep it because visually it's hard to tell that it's fucked. Unless you look at it from like right here. But even then, visually, I think it just looks nice. Look at all this. This is our city and the nightlife. Look at downtown. Nice, man. Grand Theft Auto visual update looking great. A healthy bus stop. Nice. Cheese weenie van. Here we go. Don't worry. It's 20 FPS for me, too. There we go. Yeah, this is an area of grave concern for traffic. At least out of everything that we've seen in town so far, this... Sir, you can't fucking park there. Do you know that? Get off of the fucking sidewalk, you lunatic! What are you doing? Get off of the fucking side. What are you... What the hell is happening in my city? What? Let's get out of there. Yeah, all the wires up above are from the trolley bus lanes, which in the next city, we're only going to use those in like an old part of town, where we're going to use the trolley bus maybe as an alternative, like in a poor part of town, we'll use the trolley bus. I still like the idea that we do use every mode of transport. I didn't really mean to want to climb that mountain there. There we go. Yeah, I want to see over here because I think I want to put some more lights up here, but I never see visitors in the park coming up here, which is really unfortunate. It's a long walk. I get it. We don't have very much placed up here either. This is beautiful. I know this might be spooky. This looks like it's a fucking Friday the 13th movie. Man, every time I look over the edge here and I look at the city, I'm like, holy shit, I built that. And I have to imagine that that's one big thing that the devs wanted you to feel. Yeah, from like right over here. It's our view from here. You can see the amusement park. Just gorgeous. Even the poor part of town, like we know what we're looking at. That over there is Apollo Square. We know the city inside and out, so we know what we're looking at. With the northern lights, wow. Beautiful. We have lights on the path, but man, I feel like we need some more lights around here. People aren't coming here at night. You would think they are. Oh no, we have somebody staring at the wall. Do we have anybody fishing at night? We do. Night fishing, hell yeah, on the highest pier. Wow. Yeah, people are coming. 2 visitors, but still, I'll take it. We have our side park entrance down here with another tunnel, the Nancy Tunnel onto Franklin Street. We have a ferry that comes over here and can deliver people that people barely ever do. 1 passenger. Nighttime is not good for this place. I need a red light district. I don't know how to make one, but I need a red light district. I think it's the tourism center, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. 10 FPS. Wait a minute. That looks like a theater. Oh, the sun rising, dude. Oh, I just love the street view. Look at that placement. Holy shit, location is incredible for that restaurant. You're coming down this street, just wham, Buffalo Grill looking like a fucking postcard. Wow. That place gets my business. Welcome back, Fern. You're wiggly as fuck. That's good to see. Nice. Got the wiggles. Meat. I can't read anything else. That's okay. Man, very nice. Yeah, the nighttime is honestly just go look at your city time. For me. Because it always comes down to the lighting. Hey, we've got new attractions to add. And there's definitely one that I want to put right over here. Okay, we're going to probably move this guy over. Let's see. Amusement park, we've got new rides. I love the swing being like this. Where it swings out like over the edge there. And I also love this tower being right over here. I want it in a place that has a good view, though. I want it in a place that has a really good view, where being high up doesn't, like, take away from anything. We could put it in the inside of the park. We could put it in here and tell them, hey, if you want this, you got to come into the little park area. There's still nobody in there, and I wonder if the gazebo is actually blocking... No, they are going. We have people in our park, and I have become ghost. Oh, finally, we have people in our park. And they go through the gazebo to get there. There we go. I think the roller coaster honestly goes right here in this area, or maybe the roller coaster goes up here. We can have a couple of these. It's not like we can only have one of them. I definitely think that we need some attractions like over in this area. We're kind of bald for attractions. So let's put this guy right here. Let's build a pathway out to him first. There we go. Everything should get its own loop that you pass by it as you go. That's a good spot for it. Let's add another over here somewhere in a low level. You know, as you come in, this is a good spot for something over here. I just want to add a few of these things, just kind of around. I don't think it's a bad idea to have one of these over here. It's at the top. We could probably have one that's just down here. They cost 10,000 each, and they've got some maintenance and upkeep. But man, it's okay to me. I don't mind that. I definitely want to put that at the end there. I like the idea of there being another one over on this side of the park. Could use some more. Where are we kind of bald right now? We've got very little over here, but we've just placed that right there. But it doesn't mean we can't have another one that's over here. Let's put it like nearer to this. Perfect. Hey, Lois boy. There we go. Oh, man, I'm so happy with our city. No electricity over here. Interesting. So let's add a transformer. Transformer hub. Right on the edge of it. There we go. It actually connected. I love that. Let's add a transformer over here by one of these posts. See if we can get some of this other stuff connected. Yeah. Love that these transformers can transfer electricity in the game. That just feels very, very good. As long as it doesn't also need water, we're going to be fantastic. Yeah, these are going to be good. You've got the 4 pillars of Siam. The 4 Siamese pillars. This being the coolest one because you get the best view of the actual city. Look at that. Do you know what I want to do? Holy shit, I have to do it. I have to. I have to put one right here. I think it's just the coolest little thing to add. That in the middle of the city, you can have these little attractions. It doesn't have to be in a theme park. I don't care that it's a theme park. I just think that it's nice to add something like this in the middle of your city that lets you see everything and then drop. I think it's cool. You're in here, you're looking out your window. You're the owner of a bank, and you look out and you see some kid going like this on the ride, and then he drops. I think that's fantastic. I think that this would be constantly running. I don't think this would ever turn off. Yeah, I can't see anything else that I'd want to put over here, but definitely that. I mean, little arcade things? Come on. Yeah. Honestly, I think a couple of these. This should be a hub of entertainment. This should be the place you go to get wasted and then spend all your money having like an okay amount of fun. You know, the souvenir floor, I mean, the floor of the park is unfortunate, you know, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having this stuff here. Yeah, I love it. I love adding this in the middle of the city. Lots of death over here. Probably people who rode this ride for the first time. Back over here, the 4 pillars of Siam. There we go. No riders yet. However, soon. Oh, we'll get there. So we need to add a roller coaster up here. I'm going to add probably 5 or 6 roller coasters. We're going to pretend that they're different rides. We're going to pretend that they're different rides, even though we know they're not. Even though they're clearly not. Am I actually losing money now? Is all this stuff turned into really bad maintenance costs? Because my amusement park is not pulling in the money. Honestly, we may have gone negative. What's the upkeep? It's only 160. No, we're fine. I think. We could not be fine. We just have to find some other way of making money, which I don't know how to make more money than I am. Probably adding another industry area or expanding the chicken farms. The squishy chicken industry should expand soon. Yeah. Squishy chicken farms is doing all right, man. We could add just honest to God industry over here. Over on this side, just add some industry. I think they don't pollute if they're part of a district that has particular things. The industry buildings don't pollute. I can't remember. But we can hope. Aperture Island is still costing nothing. 13 visitors this week. They really don't like my nature preserve. I thought it was a good idea, but apparently the citizens don't. They do like our amusement park, though, which is good. They definitely like it. 35 this week. But I think it's really more than that. 1,500 attractiveness. The entertainment level is off the charts. We're charging for... I don't want to jack up the price later. It's not gonna be a moneymaker until we get tourism. And that's the thing, is I still don't know how to set up tourism. Man, does it tell us how many tourists visit? Huh. Yeah, total visitors for the Riverwalk Park. Aperture Island has had more, but it's also been there for a very long time. Honkers Park. Honkers Park. Oh, that's right, Honkers Park. Yeah, this one is definitely sort of a side thing. This is just a horse girl park. It's really all it is. It's just there for the animal enthusiasts to be able to come in and ride horses and walk around. This is like the golf course kind of thing. I'd love to be able to set up a golf course. Oh, that would be cute. That would be really cute. Then we can spend a shit ton of real estate land instead of like housing for people that could use it. No. Let's build a golf course so some rich assholes can waste their time talking about how they're going to screw working class people over. That's what we should do. There we go. Tease. All right, so it looks like our electricity is good. Our water is running to the point where we're now we've eaten through our buffer. And it's now not perfectly satisfied. So some buildings are going to have not great pressure, and that's okay. We have demand for industry, man. We have a big demand for industry. I'm really thinking that we do expand the Squishy Chicken Farms. I'd have to look at this production chain, or we set up lumbering. I think we could set up lumber. Maybe back on this island. It's got to be someplace that's connected to the train tracks, so we have access to. The lumber yard. I may do lumbering back here. Seems like a really good area for it. Just do a giant lumber enterprise until we run out of people. High demand for industry or offices. We could do office buildings. We don't really have a big office area except for Apollo Square, which is kind of maxed out. Almost. Man, so many of these are so close to being skyscrapers. What do they need over here that they don't have? Covered by more services. So what other services are they missing? Police station, medical clinic, firehouse. Road maintenance depot is right there just for them. What other services? Will it, it won't tell me, will it? You should have a checklist, honestly. You should have a little checklist that tells you, or what's the next thing it should add. There we go. So we've got healthcare. Does it literally just mean more? We should honestly give an emergency shelter. Not that we're ever going to use it, but like just have it. Just for them. Maybe that will be enough to level them up. It is. Having an emergency shelter is enough. Okay. So we're actually going to start getting some skyscrapers here. Yes. Yes. Taller. Taller. Do it. There we go. Yeah, it turns out that was enough. Just adding a little fallout shelter here. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, this is much better. I'm so glad these buildings are getting taller. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, Apollo Square is rising. Oh, look at this big girthy boy. Oh, hell yeah. Apollo Square is finally achieving my vision. It's finally achieving my vision there. That's your tier 3 building? It's tiny. Oh, no. Small but dense, I suppose. Yeah, we added this statue of wealth here as inspiration. You better be making money. Like, let's walk around Apollo Square for a second. We haven't been here and walked around it. It isn't much. That truck just had to fucking Beyblade its way out of here. Whoa, nice. With this in the middle, I mean, I think this looks great, man. Tall boys. Okay. And this building's only like 7 stories tall. Come on now. That's not a tier 3. There's no way. Can I destroy it and rebuild it and hope it gets something higher? I'm tempted to do that. This one's only a tier 2. It's on the outside as well. It's probably not covered by this. There we go. It cost me a bit of upkeep there. Yeah, negative 10,000. My money's going down. I think we need to use this. Although, honestly, that took out some of the demand. We need more commercial, apparently. We've got a lot of opportunities to do that. Let's see. I was hoping that the theme park would be a money maker. I'm honestly surprised it's not, but I'm also only charging $4 and it's apparently not very popular. 61 people have arrived. Once I get the roller coasters, I think I'll be able to charge like $10. We'll see. That'll be the idea.
Or Mico gets it.
No, no, please save my life. don't let him do it. Yo, dude, this just looks so nice now that we have actual skyscrapers in here. But these 2 buildings have got to go. I wish there was just a nice button. Maybe this is it. You know, I just want something tall. I don't know. I don't know how to use that menu. I think I'm just going to delete it. Come back taller or don't come back at all. Here we go. Oh, okay. It is building. Yeah, any small tier 3 building has got to go. I need big, thick boys. I'm not interested in anything else. These are fine. This is the minimum height I'll accept. Imagine the jobs I just ruined. Oh, no, 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 no. I am a job creator by giving them bigger buildings. They'll understand one way or another that they have to be big if they want to live. Otherwise, they're going to be overlooked for bigger boys. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice. They're stylish as fuck, too. We have the demand for these buildings. We just need the buildings to actually come in and be taller. Oh, yeah. There we go. Very good. Oh, I love this building. I would have loved that to be like the front. I'm just happy that they're taller now, though. Honestly, I'm just very satisfied with their height. This is, oh my god, dude, this is a building 100% where you know someone, okay, never mind, they built a wall there, very smart. You know for a fact somebody would have made that jump across there and then maybe not made it. Ooh. This is really cool up here, though. That's, you know that's just a big fancy restaurant up on top. Oh, it's an elevator to the penthouse, that's all that is. Ah, I see. There we go. Yeah, much bigger buildings. This guy still needs to go. This one is still not acceptable. You're still a small, tiny boy. Tiny baby man. I need you to be a large, big, girthy man. Honestly, this guy could be bigger too now that the rest of these guys are really skyscrapers. Although, honestly, I like that the ones in the back are big and the ones up here front are not that large. Yes! Yes! Taller! Taller! Oh, look at... Oh, my God. Look... Oh! I told him to be a big, tall, girthy man, and he listened. Excellent. It is, in fact, I think the tall... Yeah, it's the tallest building. There we go. Encouraged by my... by my spite. Look at Apollo Square. Look at that. That is a crowning jewel. Fantastic. You should have plenty of workers. They just got to know that these offices are open for business now. There we go. I think I want to build... I'm going to turn it back to nighttime once it gets to day... Sorry, turn it back to daytime. Once it gets there, just turn it off the day-night cycle. And I think I'm going to build a big lumber yard. Because 1, I need money. 2, I need money. 3, I really like money. 4, money will help me build a bigger city. 5, We can build I want to build a little neighborhood that is just these guys work there. I want these guys to be, because they are the demand. Right now, they're the ones demanding office or industry jobs because they're not educated. But if I make the one road out that has tolls, goes just to that lumber yard, and it doesn't touch anything else, it's still isolated from the rest of the city. You can get there by train, or you can drive there. No toll to drive there, but that it doesn't. There are no roads connecting back over again, except through toll roads. Yeah, it looks a little bit like the Empire State. Yeah, I mean, look at it. You can tell from even all the way over here. Hold on. We also need to figure out what we're doing with all this. And I don't hate that that's lifted like that. I don't hate that. I just want to put a key wall around it so it looks nicer. I don't hate that being lifted. This whole city is based on terraces. So it makes it totally fine to be able to do stuff like this. We just have to put the key walls in to make it a nice edge. Yeah, look at that. You can see it from all the way down here. Look at all that. Yeah, there's Apollo Square right back there. You can see it right between those trees. Okay, sorry, I thought I was gonna get fucking run over. There we go. Yeah, look at that. You can see Apollo Square from here, and then you got the rest of the downtown city. Get the fuck out of the way, trees! And power lines. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be a postcard view. This is like, yeah. Welcome to Suckfuckville. Wish you were here. You know, 100%. Still looking for workers over here, but I think they'll be able to find them. Not enough workers. It's not enough highly educated. We might need to build a university to satisfy those. We might. Okay, I think instead of building a big campus from the DLC, the campus DLC, I think I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to build a university. Just a base building university, base game university building. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to build one where there's no education over here. There's a bit of education over here. They're not going to have access to it because they don't have the lower levels, but we're going to build a university that's over in this area. If we can find an opening. If we can find a decent opening. I don't want it on the main road, though. I want it to be something you drive to. We could put the university right out here. This would be cute. It's this road. This road is not meant for that kind of traffic, though. We really have built so densely at this point that it's going to be hard to find a place to put it unless we put it somewhere down here where we build a service road off of this, and then it comes around that way, we key wall it, and then we put it on the back of that road. I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. We add a trolley bus route that goes from there to here so they can take from one of these spots right here, and it just does a loop. It just does a loop like this. Oh, I don't want it to do a loop all the way up there. It does a loop like this. Oh my god, please. Yeah, I think we'll have to do trolley bus route. Because we have to keep up with the fact that we've used trolley bus routes so far. There we go. Let's do a little bit of a straight line just to come out. And then let's turn. Because we want this to create a pretty solid wall around. Yeah. And it's just going to U-turn right there. Oh, we can't. It'll have to loop then. Okay, let's pull this back. I didn't mean for it to pull back like that. Let's just delete it. Those two segments are tainted. Okay, let's do this way. I don't know if I want it that tight. You gotta be able to breathe, man. It ain't pretty, but it'll get the job done. This is the only way to get your trolley bus to be able to U-turn. Jesus, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, y'all. Let's try and fix at least some of it. Our sins can be mended. Yeah, it may be. Yeah, we did kind of build where it's almost twin cities where they are neighboring each other. Because like this would be like downtown Fort Worth and Arlington over here. If there was like Six Flags is right there, you know. This is downtown Fort Worth. This is over in the white settlement area into Lake Worth is up here, you know. Yeah, I mean that could very well be it because there's no clear line. There's no open land between the cities. They are just like this. They got to hit that drift. I'm excited for them to hit the drift over here, and I'm going to have it just be a yield as well. Just going to have it be a yield. No light, just yield. There we go. We'll have a stop sign there. This one will actually have a stop light. Yeah, that should be good. Now let's add our university because I want us to have that higher education. It's only going to reach those populations, but everyone should be able to reach it because of the bus routes. Yeah, look at that. Oh, they're very happy. They're very happy. We just need to add a bus route that just goes from right here, loops, goes down here and loops. It's probably just going to be 2 buses. That's it. Because this thing's going to have a capacity. It's already got 300 students day 1. We can add other universities throughout the city, but this is a good spot for this one. I am going to key wall this in the front, though. Yeah. Oh, God. Fucking chills. Okay. Transport. Oh, some houses are upgrading because of access to university. Nice. Let's see if we can find our trolley bus. There we go. Trolley bus stop. It's going to be right here, honestly. They can walk across the street. Ooh, yeah, there's no way for them to make a loop here. They just have to... Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I think what we're going to do is something different. We're going to have a pedestrian walkway. We're going to have this bus stop go. Do not want that one. Okay, so here's what we're going to try and do. Something that I want to do in the next city that we designed too. Much, much more. Is I want to have pedestrian walkways. I'm going to have a bike lane on the other side. Okay. But we're going to have it from this bus stop. And it's going to go up. Oh, oops. It's just going to be a straight line. Just enough to be able to go over the street so they don't have to cross the street. We're not going to have it on angle because I need to be able to just sort of place this where I think it goes. And we can have this where in the middle it comes down and connects to the actual street. And I think even right there. Let's have it right there, enter. And then we have another one. See, I want this to be an opening, though. I want them to be able to walk onto it, but right there it looks like they're not going to be able to. And is that too low for... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's way too low. Okay, let me redo this. Let me redo this. I'll have it come down a little bit sooner. But that's the idea, is that I want to have this walkway that is a little bit above... Why is it that... Okay, it's not actually that bad. Yeah, I think we're going to have it go like this. And then we can have an opening right here. And I wish it would let me do something like this, because we've got this space to be able to do it. I don't know. This is going to end up being really ugly, but we'll see. It's a little steep, but I think they could do it if we lower it a tiny bit. But you can get off of here. Like, if you don't want to cross the street, that is really, really tall. Okay, so that feels much better. There's no stabilization under there. But I like the idea that they could get off this route, come out of here, and they'd never have to actually cross the street to get to this route. But they could get off, they could go here, cross one street, and get on that, or they could go do this loop. I was really hoping that it would go over and down. Maybe we do under tunnel. Maybe we go underneath. Basically give them a sidewalk that doesn't have to cross streets. The idea was that we were going to have a walkway that takes them to the sidewalk, and then they'll just cross to this. That would have been nice. I still think it's possible. It's just not what we're seeing. But, you know, they'll have to take a minute to reroute their movement. We do have people walking on it. I don't love it. I don't like that we had just this long walkway for no reason. But I do want to... You know what? Never mind. I think I know what I'm going to do. Kill these. Kill these and the people on them. We are going to do pedestrian walkways, but there's going to be another underground tunnel that takes you straight to the university. There we go. I think, because we have a lot of room here, we could do something like, you know, it goes there, but at this point we want to go 3 down. We should be able to go across, except we're hitting the tunnel is the problem there. My dick is in the way. Jesus. If we had it run in the middle of the... If we had it run like this, I think it would be fine. Just run under the middle of the street. Yeah, that would be fine. Have it run down the middle of the street like a little sewer boy. Right down Phillips. And then have it, you know, come up right here. Yeah. I think that'd work. You could honestly do it something like this. And have the tunnel, like, I know because we have the ability to do it, I'd really like it to be something like this. Which, because of Anarchy, we're able to do where it looks like the tunnel is on campus. It looks like this walkway is on campus. And I think that that's really good. Put it right there, even about with the road. And then let's see if we can bring this top down as well. It's going to want to select the university, which let's just nudge it back so we can get the control that we need on here. Doesn't look like it's going to give me that. I don't mind this being pushed back a little bit from the road. I do want it to be about flush there, though, and maybe raised up a bit. Because this node ends up having a big issue. Either way you slice it. I don't mind that at all. I do wish I was able to get that little node figured out, that little nudge there. But I think it's fine. Let's take a look at this. 1,600 members. Nice. Our education coverage must be improved massively at this point. I think rather than a trolley bus... Okay, hear me out. Not a trolley bus line. We're just going to do something really pretty along here. And we can just do that and let them do a U-turn, because it's not a trolley bus. A trolley bus couldn't make that turn, but regular drivers can. Yeah. I think this looks great. You want to come in, do it on this lane. It doesn't need to be big. I think it just needs to be a nice street. We do have a metro line as well. Yeah, I think we bring a metro stop right over here. You're absolutely right. Okay, so let's do that. Let's grab a metro. Add a metro stop right over here. Now, again, I want it to look like it's right on campus. Right there looks fantastic, right in front of the doors. Maybe off a little bit to the side. Oh, right there. It's got to be right there. Oh, look how perfect that is. I mean, it's a little wibbly, but that's okay. It's always going to be. We just got to get the fucker connected now. Okay. I think right there should be good enough, and if that is, then we should be able to make a line just like that. Hey, Liquid Media, good to see you, man. How you doing? I'm doing great today. All right, there we go. Let's get a stop that's right here. This line just goes straight to here and then comes back. You know, what if it went there? Yeah, we're going to pick up on those two, because it's going to go straight from downtown, and it's going to come down here. It'll go that downtown area, or maybe we should have it pick up... this area, and that one. Skip this one. No, no, no. We want to pick up there as well. Just those two. There we go. Yeah, the metro's good. The metro's a good idea. Let's bring water down here because we didn't even extend the lines yet, which is also where the tunnels are. Connect up that way. Okay, so now we've got water access. Bitch, I snapped at you. There you go. And now we've got that line set up as well. So this is going to be the university line. 1,500 damn and 50 students. That is pretty good. That should fix our yeah, we needed more educated workers and we got them now. We got them. Now there's a demand for residential. I still want to put a massive lumber yard here at the back. We've got this. We were going to use the university DLC, but right now I'd rather just have a university and maybe make it a local competitor to the big university that we build. This is a nice little avenue, but man, it's only 2-lane. They are walking on it, though. It's really nice. Oh, there's a fucking sorority with their fraternity little boyfriends. All wearing fucking pink and green today. Getting done with work stuff today. Nice, dude. Congratulations. There should only be 1-lane driving for the most part. They should be using public transit, and that's really what I'm hoping to see. This guy is nice. Perfect. Yeah, Metro getting used. Okay. Don't look down the entrances. Don't look down the entrances, whatever you do. I think a lumber yard would be really, really big for us. It looks like people are willing to walk down here, though. We can have another tunnel entrance down here, but I think crossing one street to go through that entrance is not a problem. I just want people to be able to take a bus to walk here. Yeah, we're losing people, but I think they fluctuate. Yeah, don't look underground. It's my recommendation. I can't fucking talk, dude. I probably don't need the street to go all the way down here, but I figured there might be more educational resources to put there. A high school, a university, a second university. Upkeep is expensive. I like this university for this town. It feels more modern. It feels more city center. It feels more like a tech college or a community college type thing. Very modern. Your cities have almost all your transport underground. Wow. Wow. I could see it working, man. You get it concealed, you know it just is going to connect where it needs to. You save a lot of the surface space for building other things. And I don't know that this is going to get used very much. These people aren't exactly crossing the street to get here. I'm wondering if I were to... Yeah, they get off the bus. I want to see the people get off the bus and where do they go? Nobody's getting off this bus right here, though. So these people are getting off and getting on their cars. But a couple of them are crossing this way. All roads are one way in your city. Wow. Yeah, I could see that. Where they're all couplets. We do have somebody going in the tunnel. There we go. Couple people. Yeah. So the tunnel is getting used. It is the nighttime as well. It may not be the time when they're really going to be using it. I'm just so happy about Apollo Square, man. I'm just so happy with it. I am hungry for a new city, though. I think we're gonna keep adding a couple things. I'm gonna get some roller coasters set here into Siam Park. Once we hit 5-star, which is not very far away at all. And once we do that, then we can get several roller coasters placed, jack up the ticket price, and let that be it. And then build our massive roadway over here, or in an area. Man, commercial area, we need a little bit of everything, but we're going to want a lot of industry because I'm going to build a little industry town over here, a small little industry town. Because we got this freight train possibility over here. Still in love with this, although it took away most of my foliage, unfortunately. Only 28 passengers last week, so clearly some other option has opened up that they're not using that as much anymore. Let's take a look at the Doom Station. Not any better. This is all because I've concentrated all of my commercial into one space. Almost all of the city's commercial is right there. We don't have much commercial anywhere else. Very much at all. It's led to some very interesting issues. And ones that I don't know solutions to. I keep thinking I'm providing solutions and it just doesn't do anything. There we go. I think this whole park could have been condensed into about a quarter of the size, maybe all into here. One of everything probably could have fit into here, but that's okay. Probably could have put a zoo down here. Honestly, we could probably mix them. I wonder if it would let me put a zoo on top of an amusement park. This would be hell for animals to have to listen to. Oh my God, this would be awful. I wouldn't do that to him. Oh, I'd feel so bad if I did that. All right, so is there a way to change the time outside of... Clicking the areas button, but it doesn't do it. Next milestone is Colossal City, where we get helicopter pathways. Nuclear power, cargo hubs. Nice. I'm not really interested in most of this. Floating cafe is cute. The floating cafe is probably the most exciting part of that. We need to get this thing set up to be a train depot, but so far it's been functioning without needing a train depot. You like the one city square challenge? I do too, but my city square is all of them. I think I'd just end up being like, man, I just want to build a big city. It's really all I like to do in this game, I think. Although this is the first time I'm playing and actually playing, so who knows? Maybe I would like it more another way. I think the sun is up almost enough. Let's go ahead and do options. Let's see, gameplay. Okay, perfect. $200,000 population in just the starting square. You'd have to do all kinds of underground stuff to be able to accomplish that, I'm sure. Okay, so we're going to build an access road from here. It's going to be a 4-lane standard road. We're going to have this become an overpass. And it's going to be just straight out of here. We're only going to go by angle right now. It's going to become overpass, and it's going to start from there. You know, we probably should curve this. Oh, I want right in between those two. Right there. And then here it's going to be a straight shot across. With anarchy, we can adjust later. No toll road to get in here. Oh, that's fine. That's a little short, but that's okay. that's fine. Okay, and from there we've got access down to the ground. Perfect. This looks good for me. This is the only drive in or out of this area that doesn't have a toll road. You either go by the train or you go driving, but you generally don't want to drive. If you do drive in or out, you got to pay the toll to get through. And it's maxed. It's absolutely maxed. We did give them the choice. It was a bit of a punishment. So over here is where I want to do a big, and we're going to terrace it too. We're going to respect the topography as best we can, but we're going to build a big lumber industry up here. And I mean big. We're going to go ahead and have a lumber train depot. No, not for Metro, proper train. Yeah, I want a big depot like this. We can put it right on it, but I really want to have a side rail. C44. And I may want 2 of them. There we go. I really like this. I may want 2 of them. Must be placed roadside? Oh. Well, okay. So we'll have to put the road in here. Oh, it just happened to line up there. I thought it was snapping to the train. I thought it was snapping to the rails. So we'll have to get our industry road over here, knowing that these are probably going to be the areas that we want to put it in. Okay, so now we're going to go all industry road from this point forward. 4-lane industry road at this point. And we're going to turn on topography. Because I want to have a weaving road that goes up like this, up to the top. This is where all the lumber is going to be, but I want to get there through a winding road like this. There we go. Oh man, you're making me want to play some Factorio. Don't do it. Oh, oops. Well, no, we probably do need just a straight shot right there. Let's do by all. Gonna have this guy start turning. The idea is that you want to gradually climb up, and I mean gradually. And then from here, we're going to have this just gradually come up to this. We're going to have it make one kind of steep turn right there. We're not going to let go of that altitude we've achieved. This is the point at which we're probably going to start shooting up higher. We're going to make a bit of a tight turn here. Oh, I don't know about that one. That one, Chief, is a little bit rough. That may be a little bit rough there. That may be a little hard. We're going to fix that one real quick. There we go. From here, we've got all of our space that we're going to build in is down here, but we did kind of get up to the top. We probably could have had this go and curve right there and go into the middle, and I think we'll do both. Likewise with going down here. We don't want to just go straight down unless it's become fairly tapered on its own. And then we want to circle around. We want to follow that topography and circle around here. And then we're going to make this the base from which we build the rest of everything else. I do like the idea that there's another road that comes up from right here. Although I also like the idea that there is just the one road. It would make a lot of sense for us to have another access point here, but this is so steep on this topography here. This looks like a natural place that we'd want to be able to put an entrance. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of that. Let's just take a moment, look at the lower section here, and just see how these roads feel. If there's a section where they're too steep or they turn too quickly, like this right here is definitely an area where you'd want to take it slow. We could probably taper this corner a little bit more, like that, which I think we're going to do. This is an area where I definitely would want to make this a little bit nicer of a turn for ourselves and the poor people that have to drive the fucking thing. That's much better. That's much safer, too. With this, there isn't much that we can do about it except extend it further down, but then it just ends up being the same nightmare. This isn't too bad if we can use Move It, I think, to raise up this node a little bit. Raise up this node a little bit. If we can get that gradual incline to start a little bit sooner, which we can do artificially, and they would do this tapering in real life, too. You would be tapering along the curve like this a little bit. You just wouldn't want to go too fast. You know, we just have to have safety precautions and speed limits. Warn them about the turn, that sort of thing. Yeah. Probably could have done a turn a little bit sooner than this, but I still want to see the big old nice long winding path is what I'm looking for. Let's do a little bit more of that graduation over here. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, road service. Carry on, soldier. Yeah, see, this is what ends up looking really nice to me. From a distance, it may not look as nice, but it's going to look nice from here. And then you get onto the bridge and off you go. Back into town, back home. There we go. Are we expanding industry? Yeah, we are. We're not really losing money. We've been holding it about this much, and I just built a shitload of roads. But yeah, we're going to be building our industry up here. We got 2 roads, one that's going to probably be mostly... Honestly, I wish it could have a 4-lane one-way that this is out and this is in, and then have this be a loop. Is there a 4-lane one-way industry road? Nope, I didn't think so. Man, I really do wish that they would come out with more roads. Just give me every permutation of road combination. Let me just do a tick box that tells you what type of road I want. We're definitely gonna add retaining walls here as culverts, really, if nothing else. So let's go ahead and add them. And we're not gonna add the ones that people stand on. We're just gonna add the simple city key. We'll do this simple city key, and we're going to follow. This may be something I do offline, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to follow the road exactly. But we're going to do our damnedest to make it look nice. We don't need the topography anymore. We're following the contour of the road. Seems like there's a snap point that makes it parallel, which is very, very nice. I think that's nice. We could probably even get rid of this lower section here. This just isn't needed. Yeah, and take this and lower it just on that last node. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to add a whole layer of safety. Like, some of it needs to go off and be lowered a little bit, but I feel like if there was an accident, no, I kind of want to leave this as a curb. Because then we also have this as an actual culvert before you go over. I think that this is an excellent safety mechanism. This side, I'm probably going to add that retaining wall that we had over here that I looked at and went past. There is one of these. It's not in that section. It's this one, this guy. I think I am going to add this guy just to the bottom of the hill to stop any potential rundown from just filling the road with mud. Just like this. Just follow the road on the other side. I think this is the kind of infrastructure I remember seeing in Bogota, Colombia. Because mudslides will fucking kill you. Anything that stops that mudslide from getting where it wants to go is going to save lives. Doesn't have to be pretty. It's a retaining wall to stop mudslides. Like, we don't give a shit if you like it. There we go. Because it's not the key wall. We're not looking for a key wall. The key wall is on the lower area to establish that terrace. This one is to stop that mud that's inevitably going to run down here to stop it from going over. This is just a retaining wall is all that is. I think that's nice. I think the combination of those two things is going to make this a very safe area. I think it's going to end up looking nice too when we got these clean outlines instead of just the rocky ridges, the stony ridges there. I think it's going to end up looking a lot nicer. Let's go ahead and start looking at some of our industry. It's been a long time since we've done it, but we're going to be looking at forestry, and there's plenty up here. This could be some of the processing, and then around here will be where we put the actual tree options. And we're going to have the main entrance probably be right here because it's at the end of this T-junction road. Actually, right here at the end of this T-junction looks like a good administrative spot. Let's put it there. Let's see if it does look like it overlaps the street. It does. We're going to push it back just a little bit. Right there is good. It's out of water. Yeah. Water and electricity will run up here. There we go. And it's going to follow the road, even though we honestly could just power drive it right there. There we go. All this snapping is killing me, man. Stop. Right into the building. Okay, so now we want electricity to basically do the same thing. We're going to have these civilian power lines. Now, you know what? I think this is a situation where we would want these lines to go. But we are going to route them all the way up here from this corner to about there, across the street, get to the base of this, get to that, get right in the middle, get to the other side of the service road, to the base of this. We're going to have this probably go right up to here and cross. Just like that. And it can cut through, but I really want it to follow the road because this is how the road maintenance crews would be able to get to this stuff. Honestly, you probably wouldn't put it on top end. You probably would have it running along the bottom here because it'd be accessible. Let's try it. It's going to get in the way when we want to do the other key wall, so we may do a temporary line. There we go. Especially once we get to the curves, there's going to be a little bit of wiggling that we have to do. There we go. Because this is a situation where we might cross, so this might have just gone up to connect there to go across there. This is the point at which we would start the next terrace, so I'm actually just going to have a temporary line that just does this. The rest of this may not have a terrace, so we may connect this into like right here and then continue as we normally would from this point. Yeah, I really do want it to be like part of the building. Right there. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Damn. That's unfortunate. I hate when it does this. All right. There we go. We'll have it right on the other side of the fence. That feels good. That feels good. I don't know if having it on the... Well, you should have both of those things. You stop that. You should have electricity and you should have... Let's see. You're not connected to anything. The rest of you should be connected to everything right now. We can put a bunch of water towers out here too and actually flood the system with good water from up on the hill. We can imagine that there's probably some massive aquifer that's going on under this hill. Oh. Why is it still not connected? Is it not on the road? It should be inside of both zones. Let me go ahead and just do this. Go ahead and just relocate the building to an area where it's not going to be in the way of something. Let's do that. It's fine there, and the fence actually lines up just perfectly. I'm going to leave it there. There we go. Robinwood Production. Hey, chat, we get to name this now. It's up to you. So we've got that, and we're going to do output for planed timber and paper. Ideally, we're going to make a bunch of both, but yeah, we're just going to have to pay attention to those, and I just want to make as much money as I can. We can put some commercial up here. There just wouldn't be anybody to live up here. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do is have a whole lot of no high-rise commercial. We're going to build a neighborhood. Where would be a suitable place? A suitable place for a neighborhood that only serves this would honestly be these guys, but I want to build more, and it may actually be in the middle of this. We may terrace out a big section of it, or maybe that's what goes here in the middle is the neighborhood, and we let everything else around the outside be the... Yeah, that could be it. We just build a high-density neighborhood in the middle of this that only... No education, that only serves the workers around here. So I think let's go ahead and do something like that. Let's do a 2-lane industrial... Oh, yeah. Let's practice some couplets. Let's practice with couplets. Actually, we need to pull this over a little bit further. Hold on. Let's practice with couplets. Because we are not going to use the side of this road. That zoning right there doesn't really exist. We're not actually going to use it. So we're going to override it with this side's zoning. There we go. We're not going to zone off. Oh, we are going to zone off at this street, so never mind. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's get this around. And then from there, I think it does just connect in. This is the other entrance. So couplets are, as I understand them, they are pairs of streets where they both go opposite one-ways adjacent to each other. So this one would do this. And this far right road over there that I just did probably will be an issue. But for now, it's not a problem. So we're going to let it live. So we'd have another inroad right here. And it's high density. We're going to put some commercial over here as well. There we go. Yeah, because at this point, we wouldn't want this. This wouldn't make any sense for us. We'd want one of these to go back there again. There we go. Ah, very nice. Probably have it do something like this where it comes in nicely. We can maybe put a little park there. Like, this isn't meant to be a hellhole. It just is one. It's, like, not out of spite. It's just what it is, you know? It is a hellhole. We just don't mean for it to be. We put another little park over here, maybe, you know? Have a little... It's a one-way. That's a problem. Let's just do a regular two-way. You can come down here in a little cul-de-sac. So then I don't know if we also do couplets going the other way. I don't know if we lattice our couplets or if we just want to have regular streets going around. Because if you do just regular streets, you allow them to do a lot of U-turning, which they may want to do. But I also don't know that I want cross streets. I think I'm happy without cross streets. Honestly, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this whole street. Get rid of that street. We're just going to have these. We're just going to have these go end to end. Which means this one can curve back a little bit better. Okay, there's a good spot. Yeah, that's good. And then from here we can have like a little baby block. It just goes like this. And then we just do high density residential with a little bit of commercial on the outside. Like this is where the commercial goes on the outside. And then all of our actual industry is probably going to be tucked up on this hilltop here. Probably get some more over here. Like maybe that's what this road is for, is where this is where all the industry actually goes, is maybe back in this area. But I like the idea that we're doing a lot of high density residential here with no education nearby at all. Yeah. There we go. So that works out. This ends up being a little fucky, but it's going to be a little fucky. The people living out here know what they're getting into. They're buying property specifically so they can come work here, or they're offered a place to live as part of an incentive to come work here. It's not a terribly uncommon thing to happen, especially in industry. An industry town like this would be something you might see. Okay, so we're going to build, we're going to start building actual industry. I do want to zone this first, though, but we need to get our electricity and water. Let's turn angle off. It's the worst one to snap when you're doing water pipes. We can maybe get away with doing one every other street, but I don't trust it. I don't want to run into issues and then have to get rid of a pattern that we don't really care about to begin with. But let's just see if we can get this to follow fairly well. Yeah, looks like we can. It's because we took our time to make sure that those streets were properly distanced. There we go. Yeah, so that saves that pretty well. We've got a pretty good network of water over here. But we could probably put a water tower like maybe right here is what goes there. I don't know. We'll figure things out as we go. That's the fun of it. But we are going to want some commercial over here, so maybe we have a commercial zone. You know, right over here maybe is a little bit of a commercial zone that they drive to. Maybe we have commercial that's just on the ends here, these end caps. Because if we look at this, yeah, we've got some low density commercial. Right on these ends here, I think is a fair thing to do. Maybe this is a little commercial zone. Little commercial zone never killed anybody. And if it did, I ain't talking about it. All right, there we go. Yeah, I was going to fence along this backside. I don't know if we need that much commercial. This may be enough. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fence along here. Never mind. Yeah, this fence is going to be just a wood fence, and we're going to do it only so that this zoning can be full size. That's the only real reason we're fencing over here. Normally, we'd be fencing because we want to keep the heathens where they belong.
You are watching a master at work.
Oh, you think so? Thanks, chat. Thanks for the biddies. Here we go. That's the idea. Get that fence working there. We can overlap the roads, but we don't want to. Visually, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to do it. There we go. There we go. We are saving ourselves a lot of space. I think I'm just going to go do some straight fences for a minute. What you can do is click to the far corner of the next lot, and it will almost always give you a really, really nice road. It's made with straight fences, but it will almost always give you this really nice road-following fence made out of straight segments. But it's really good if you're building the fence to cut off the zoning. I have found this to be very, very effective. Unless it curves out like this, in which case I usually do like the midpoint. But curving is actually what you'd want to do here. Not quite. 2/3. There we go. And we're not going to actually finish that fence off. You know, we just wanted to have enough where, you know, the zoning we put in there, which we're about to put in a bunch of high density. Yeah, all of this is going to become high density. It's going to be massive. We want to put our services, I think. Yeah, we've got to think about services. Think about our services. A medical clinic, definitely want to have one of these. It's only gonna, we're gonna probably have to have a couple of them. Yeah, on the outside like this makes a lot of sense, and then we have one on the other side. For fire, we definitely want to have a bunch. We definitely want to have a bunch of this. Just a small fire station is good. Gonna have one right there. We're gonna have a couple of them because this is an area that is going to be prone to fires. It is a forest. It's all lumber. Anyone smokes, they're gonna just cause problems for everybody. We're gonna have fire watch towers as well. Right there. Gonna have another one right over here. Get up in the tower and do it. We could have them up here, up on the edge. Definitely like that we have one up here. I like that we have one over here. I think having one right on this little segment right here could be good. That way we don't have nearly as much fire risk over this area. We got plenty of places that can see it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our power routed around. We're going to have the power route behind these buildings. There we go. And that looks good to me. So we've got that side. Let's go ahead and get this side now as well. If we need to push these back, we can, but for now I think I'm just going to do this. I'm not building as meticulously as I had in the past. I am kind of slapping things around, so I apologize for those of you that might be watching this just because you liked the way that I was building before, but I am kind of reaching the end of what I want to do for the city, and I don't want to not play, but at the same time I'm done caring about this city, if that makes sense. So I'm not investing as much care into what I'm doing as before. Okay, so now it's time to put some of this high-density residential in here. We're going to go through Big Circle. Let's just fill in one bar. Let's fill in one bar for now and just see how that goes, because that's going to satisfy everything we have here. And then from there, it's just time to start building the actual plantations, putting some of these down. We're going to probably end up deleting everything we start with and just going with the big versions later. But we are just going to do some small tree plantations. What's really weird is that we're not able to just use the trees that are naturally grown here. That is bizarre to me, but it is what it is. And I think for now we're just going to plant several of them. This is a sawmill. So what does it do? It produces 3,200. Let's see. How much does it consume, though? What's its consumption? I don't know. Takes trees and turns it into that. Then we have a log yard, which I'm probably going to be incentivized to do a lot of my logging on the inside of this. A lot of it's going to be done just along this inside road here. So let's just get a bunch of these tree plantations down. Not in industry area. Ah, okay. So let's go ahead and make our area, make our zone. All right, forestry. Oh, this is specialization. Hold on. Paint industry area. There we go. This whole thing is going to get selected here. And it ain't pretty right now, but we'll make it prettier later once we know really what the zone is going to be. But for now, let's just get it down. For now, let's just get it down and make it blobby. Okay, so now we should be able to place stuff in. Area has no main building. What? But consider... Consider the following. It does. I promise it does. Hold on. How does it have no main building? How do I handle this? Anyone in chat know? What could be causing this? Is this just a move it issue? Do I need to delete it and move it out? Move it out here? I could move it out here. I feel like I like having it near the neighborhood though, because this is the administrative building for the entire neighborhood. Let me delete it and try again. Okay. Hawthorne Industrial Park. Ah, I see. Okay, so this is a different zone. So I need to delete all this, and I need to drag out from that zone that's created by the main building. I see. Never mind. I got it. Thank you, YouTube friends, though. Okay, let's put this back. Someone went, no, all you have to do... No. Oh, when I deleted it. I guarantee it. That's exactly what happened. Hollywood production. That's a bit deceptive, but I'll take it. Okay, let's grab our area. Industrial area, grab this and drag out. Okay, so now we have a main building. There we go. Perfect. We're not going to actually use all this space, but we have it there. I do like that it's just in the middle of this. This feels good. Okay, so I don't care about any of those policies. We're just going to be spamming, man. We're just going to spam. I'd love to know the ratios, though. Would love to know these ratios, because if I know how many of these, this produces 4,800, this produces 3,200. I'm imagining it's 1-to-1. That's its throughput. We don't have to worry about it. So 48 is 30% more than this, right? No, it's 50% more. So 1 of these to 3 of these. No, sorry, 2 of these to 3 of these. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to be spamming them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then we need 15 sawmills. We need 15 sawmills, which can all be done down on this road. Which, honestly, we could probably put, like... It's going to be a lot of traffic going through here. Let's go ahead and add some additional roads. I don't really want them on the main road, but I need them on the main road for now. Like the trees I want on the main road for sure. Is this Willow Boulevard? There are no willows over here, sir. I didn't anticipate to have to build water up here, but that's because I forgot that they needed it. I don't know why the tree nurseries would not need water. It's not that I actively thought they wouldn't, it's just I didn't consider that they would. Okay. So we've got those, and they're getting watered. Nicely done. So we are producing quite a bit of wood. This is 10, so we need 15 sawmills in order to satisfy that production. This is feeling very factorial. Not a bad thing at all. Okay, let's get our road. Is there a higher level industrial? There's a medium industrial road, but I think it's the one I'm using. There's not a 6-lane industrial, so this 4-lane industrial is the best we got. Oh, yes, these are plants and they need to be watered. Yes, correct. That's exactly how that worked. There we go. We can do that. And then from there, we can have a big old block that just goes down like this. And then we can put all of our sawmills in here. I'm going to try and fit 15 sawmills into this. Yeah, we keep forgetting to water Fern as well. Water me with Sasa. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've already got 10 there. 13, 14. Wait, what? 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So there's 15 sawmills for 10 of these, and this should be making a fuckload of money. We need garbage services to be out here just to make sure that these people are taken care of for garbage as well. There we go. Yeah, they're having trouble with materials and they need electricity, so let's get our electricity bound up here as well. Which I think we're going to just grab from this area over here and follow a little bit into the woods. And then there should be connected. Okay, there's electricity. Water availability. This is polluting, right? Doesn't it? If it doesn't pollute, then I'm going to put a water mill over here. Or a water tower. I don't know if these pollute. Let me take a look. Noise pollution, no actual pollution. Hey, there's roller coaster. Hell yeah, dude. Our amusement park's ready to get some roller coasters. I'm very excited about that. I think it's going to be great. Let's put a water tower over here. Let's put a large water tower over here. So I feel like that's going to be nice for getting all this stuff connected. There we go. I feel like that's just a nice little spot to put one. And a Ferris wheel, I know. Hey, let's go put some down just real quick. Let's go for, let's see, roller coaster. Oh, how big is it? It's not as big as I anticipated, which is nice. We can put one down here. We're going to do anarchy so it can go a little bit over the path. Because we can just push it back a tiny bit. Move it. So we've got one roller coaster down. I want to get at least one more over here. Right there feels like a great spot for a roller coaster. There feels like a good spot as well. Like nothing says roller coaster more than this, you know? Let's put one right there. Let's have one that's over here. I mean it. I wanted to put like 5 or 6 roller coasters. Someone died at the park. Oh no. Oops. Not my fault. Let's put this guy right over here. Let's put a Ferris wheel over on this side. Yeah, I mean, I think this is great. Let's put one of these guys over here. Let's get a Ferris wheel up here right on the end, right in between these guys. Let's have a Ferris wheel down here as well. We'll build a path to it. A Ferris wheel on this side. People fucking love Ferris wheels, dude. I'm telling you. We're going to build a path right to it. Another swing set right over here. I think this is a good spot for something. Now we've got shit all over our theme park. Now it feels like we've got a proper theme park going. We just need to add our paths now. The very, very quick scream. Here we go. Right up to it. It has no electricity, but we'll fix that in a minute. For now, let's just fix the roads. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. And then from here, we can have a road that goes like this. Yeah, look at that. Fill that in with some trees or another little set of pavilion areas. Am I going to charge more than $4? Now I am. You better fucking believe I am. Oh, hell yeah. We are now, for sure. I was doing 4 to get people in so we could get to this level, but now that we're here, oh, you better believe it's time to crank up the price. There we go. Now just this guy. It's a bit of a tight turn there, but I'm okay with that. We just need electricity over here, which we're going to put a transformer box next to it because I think that makes sense. I also like the idea that we have an advanced wind turbine over here. Just honest to God because it feels nice. We've got some good wind up here. I feel like we should take advantage. Right behind the Ferris wheel. That's cute. It's not what I came here for, but that's what we're doing. There we go, little right behind it too. I think like right, well not behind it, but like right over here is a good spot for one. And it does connect. Wow, okay. Look at that, Siam Park with the entertainment value, 5,202. Yoink. We'll see how that works. No one's gonna come visit now, but that's okay. Oh, it feels so nice to have the amusement park at least filled out. We have a 5-star amusement park finally. Yeah, we've got a 4-star Riverwalk park. We're so close. If we were to add just a couple more bits of entertainment, we could get that up to 4-star. Aperture Island is up to 5, so I get it up to 5. Horse Girl Park, where are you at? Over here, still only 2. People generally don't go, but that's okay. The visitors, they go. The entertainment value is not high enough to get up to the next level, which is fine. I think it's bullshit. I think that horse area is really good. Damn, dude. We've lost quite a bit of money tonight building this so far, but let's see. You need raw forest products. These are producing raw forest products. Beech trees. Whoa, that street right there goes up real fucking steep. Wow. Let's see if we can adjust this node up here. This one needs to respect the topography a little bit more. This one needs to come up a little bit. There we go. That's much nicer. Much less ridiculous. I wonder how much of this is... We're just waiting on trucks. Because this looks like it's delivering stuff. Yeah, that guy... We're just waiting on trucks. That's all it is. We're just waiting on the trucks to arrive. Am I technically the mayor, or are there people that campaign to be the mayor? I think I'm the mayor, and we don't question it. I think I am Commandant Mico, and then we don't ask questions like that. Like, do we have elections? I'm sorry, what is democracy? Who taught you what that is? You're talking about a game called Politico, which is basically this, but with politics on top of it. No, not Politico, Tropico. Yeah, they're getting delivered. So now they need warehouses to get their stuff sent to, but I don't want warehouses. I want them to get plugged into... the rail yards. So we're gonna... Oh, look at that. Nice. Congratulations, 3 exclamation marks. Biomass pellet plant, furniture factory, sawdust storage, factory, forest workers, barracks. We're going to have several of those. Small tree sapling field. So we don't want the sapling, but we did get that upgrade now. Do we have the requirement? We're maybe going to get the workers. Not likely. There we go. We have a lot of highly educated. We don't have a lot of uneducated here. Total profit is low right now until we sell. Produce resources. We do have enough for the next level, so it's just a matter of time. All hail Commandant Mico. That's right, Leandri. Leandri wants to eat tonight. That's what that is. I don't care if the train has to make that grade. I kind of care if the train has to make that grade. We're going to probably have 2 parallel lines that go up, one that goes in and one goes out, and then it can go both ways. We might have the freight over here. These may be the points at which they come off and they go parallel like this. Because I might have the freight center right on here. I might... Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think this is going to probably be the best place to put freight. 1 freight yard. We want the train line to come up here for passenger trains. So I'm already planning for there to be a route where this kind of goes like this, and then it routes more like this. So we put the freight yard here or here. Let me move this over a bit. Let me move this over just a tiny bit, because I want to be able to pull a road out there. Well, that's just going to be the same problem on the other side now. Let's have a direct line across here that they're able to get the freight from this production area up to the freight area. Oh yeah, we had our power lines cut through here. Hold on. I'm quite certain that we're ultimately going to have it come up and probably attach to right here. Okay, that should be good. So now it has access to electricity. So now we just got to get the rail line over here, which is going to go like this because we want a train station probably right over here. Man, we got a lot that we have to add. A lot of infrastructure. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Use the train station to get around. Let's just see how well we can make this work. I'm tempted to have this start inclining even further, like further up the hill. That or it tunnels. But it ultimately needs to come up here. There we go. Go up so that you're not fighting the terrain. Ow, God, that turn was rough there. All right, hold on. Let's get the angle snapping turned back on here. Get this bitch lined up. Yeah, I think that's fine. That gets at what's feeling like a natural incline. We got to get this. It's probably going to actually, honest to God, this will tunnel. This one will tunnel because it will tunnel into the side here. We probably need, yeah, we probably need some death services over here as well. A crematorium would serve this neighborhood well. Couple crematoriums. That'd be good. There we go. We probably put one cemetery out here. Honestly, let's have one cemetery. Right there on the outside. No one really ever needs to go over to it. Okay. That's good. And we're upgrading these buildings as well. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this. It's not going to take much effort at all to get this underground. And we really don't have to care about the angle anymore either. We can have this just do something like this because we want it to ultimately connect up to this rail line that runs here. Oh, we love that sound. It's over right here that it comes out, so we want to get it ultimately to about right here. Let's have it go underground first, and then stay underground as it curves back this way. And then from there, we can have this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't hate that. I think that we could taper this down on the bottom and put key walls on the side and make that look really fucking nice. And now we have a train connection all the way through here. We just got to add the nodes. This train connection can go all the way down here. Add a stop. And then come back. Add a stop here. And then come back, and that's it. That's a passenger line. This line right here needs to connect on the other side. And it's going to connect... Still not connected to power somehow. Oh, because this... Oh, yeah, this didn't end up actually getting connected. Let's just have this go ahead and do this for now. Just for now. Now it's connected to power. It doesn't need water, thankfully. There we go. Can't go to bed. I feel like I want this to go to the same tunnel network, and I want it to ultimately connect up to that line. Let's try it. Let's get this to go underground. We ultimately want it to connect up this way. So we're going to have it do this. I think that's enough to get this all connected. Trains can carry goods and raw materials in the city or transport them outside. Cargo train terminal. So the trucks have to deliver here, then the train comes and picks it up, and now we have freight trains. Not enough buyers for the products. We're not worried about buyers. We should have not enough raw materials. This is going to take our commercial up, isn't it? Because we're going to need commercial buildings that will sell this stuff. I'm just hoping to see this thing come into effect. We really should have had this road connect to the other side because they'll have to do this. I'd have to give them a way to U-turn, or I put this on the other side of the road. Ah, God, I've laid this out so badly. Can't they turn from this lane, though, and just go in? They just cross the traffic? exporting. So this guy's taking a load and he's going out of the city with it. They're just driving out of the city with it. Okay. Man, it's a little rough. We're not far from having it just work, though. Let me think about this. So that train's going. How many visitors do we have here? 9 passengers? The upkeep is pretty high. Like, we are going to be losing money until this place starts actually producing goods. These guys have connected. That's good. We could do two-lane streets in between these guys, really. I've given that amount of space. I don't know if I have to do something for this freight to work or if it just works now that it's hooked up, you know? Do we just leave it? There is a train coming out, but this is probably a passenger train, yeah. So, freight trains I haven't seen yet. This looks like another passenger train. We haven't seen any freight trains. Or if we have, they don't look the same. Or they look the same if we have seen them. These are all passengers. All of our train entrances are down here, though. Yeah. Our entrances in and out of the city are this side. And they should have access. I mean, we should be able to have trains go in and out of this. This should be fine. It's just a long fucking route over there. I do wish I could add other external exits. Man, that would be nice. Those external connections really do sort of determine what you're able to do and not do. You really have to work around those as the bottom line. Almost max workers here. We are exporting stuff. We should start making money. Not long now until we have the next tier. I haven't even built any on it. I'm hoping there isn't something specific I have to do here. Chad, if I've done something wrong, let me know. I have a sinking feeling that something about this is very wrong and not just the way it's laid out. But they don't seem to be preferring this. Is it because I don't have a warehouse? I figured they could just directly drop it off here as a depot. I'm going to go ahead and have a log yard that's over on this side. Or supporting over here. A couple of them like this. You're going to be balanced. I want you to empty. Raw forest products. Keep balanced. I don't want them over here if we're going to do it that way. Let's put some, but let's have them over here. Like, this is a good spot for one. This is a good spot for one. Glad they could be placed there. Balance both of them. Jesus. Oh my God, do not put your logs in here, please. Please don't do it. Hey, there we go. Large log yard, a printing press for paper. There we go. Now they should take their products straight down to these lumber yards, and then these guys should be able to pick up from the lumber yards. In other games that have, like in Anno 1800, if you have a middle producer, it will pick up from the original producer. It doesn't have to go to a warehouse as a middleman. It just goes straight there. Like, the production chain looks like this, and it's really nice. You have your wheat, your mill, and then your bread bakery. And then you have, like, workshops in between. Workshop. Normally what would happen is this goes here, then it goes there, then it goes here, then there, then back there once the product is done. But what really happens here is that it should just be this. In Anno, you can do this. And then this is export or final storage. And this ends up being really nice. But if it doesn't work that way, then obviously we have to work around that. But it's hard to know until you see the game whether it does or doesn't. And it might be why, even though our ratio should be perfect, these guys are not having the resources they need all the time, probably because they aren't picking up directly from these guys. They're picking up here. Although they have been picking up something, so maybe they are. There's not a buffer. Maybe the issue is there's no buffer. So they should just be doing loop-de-loops around here this whole time. Picking up stuff. I really want to see the train working, but I feel like they're going to be all passenger trains. I don't know if I need to do one-ways for freight trains or what I need to do differently here. Maybe we just haven't exported anything, and if we have, it's all just been by truck. Maybe I have to set up a cargo train. Ah, warehouse yard, yes. This is what I was looking for. You were going to be set up stored, planed timber, and you're going to empty. This is my exports. Sell plain timber. Honestly, oh man, I'm really tempted to get another. Oh, here we go. Hey, hold on now. You motherfucker, I saw you. Whoa, look at all these trucks. What the fuck? This is unloading goods into the city. This is gonna, oh shit, this isn't just for exports, it's for imports too. It's also on fire. You just opened! You just opened, you fucker! Oh my god. Okay, listen. We have fire stations over here though. I saw this coming a million miles away. They're all driving up to it and be like, nope. Oh, all these businesses are going to want to come through here. This is why I did toll roads, though. Okay, yeah, they're getting here. Oh, my God. Hey, Bean. How you doing, dude? It's good to see you, Ian. Oh, no. My shit's on fire. How was your stream, dude? Ah, the Bean Raid. It's good to see you, man. Ah, what have you been playing lately? Oh. Okay, so that's not on fire anymore, but fuck me. We have these freight areas now set up for the planed timber to go somewhere. So when it does produce, hopefully it does get sent there. Industry area info isn't helping me, but I can see the products getting put through. We are outputting, and I think we're actually producing enough that we're not losing money on this anymore. That this is at least holding its own. God, we can only hope. Hey, Nikki, welcome. It was hectic. You played some Doom Eternal. Dude, nice. No, I'm doing good. We did some Final Fantasy 14 earlier. We're making some progress through MSQ, through Realm Reborn. And now we're hopping in here. I'm coming sort of to the end of this city. This is the first city I've ever really played. We just got a 5-star amusement park, and we've put down a bunch of stuff. We've built up a city that we are building with terraces. We want to really play with terraces in my first playthrough. We've also figured out how to do water features, so here we are. I wish I had some fountains that would shoot water up. You know, just some big water jet features. Oh, those would be great. We've got our amusement park. Isn't that nice? So good. Who's complaining about noise? I would too. Citizens are sick. Probably due to noise. Citizens are not feeling too well because of the noise pollution in the area. Make sure there's healthcare available. There should be. There should be, TM. I'm hoping. Show city at night. Okay. We'll have to... Hold on. We'll have to gameplay. Let the day-night cycle go. There we go. Hopefully this works out. I feel like I'm missing a step because this doesn't feel like it's working very well. Freight trucks in use. Freight trucks in use. Okay. Our water is taken care of as well. Our garbage processing isn't, though. Garbage and industry, we're going to do... One of these is garbage. Which one? Oh, it's this first one. Incineration plant I don't necessarily want to do, but a recycling center, Are we ready for waste transfer facilities? We don't have a waste processing complex. This costs way too much money per week for us to do right now. Let's just get a regular recycling center. Let's have 2 of them up here. I know it's a lot of noise pollution, but these fuckers, like, just don't live on the end cap, idiot. Then you'd be fine. Doom Eternal, man. Oh, I got to watch it a little bit when it came out. It looked like a lot of fun. There's another game. Oh, Bean, dude, there's another game you might like. It's called, I'm sure you've seen it. Nightmare Reaper, I think it's called. Let me check my Steam. It's a really good game. I've been enjoying it offline just as something to do. You can play it. Nightmare Reaper, that's it. It's really good. If you're looking for something that's more like an old school Doom, oh, it's great. We have a passenger train here waiting. We need a bypass rail for this. We need a bypass rail because this station is going to be on the way to the freight train. It's operating normally, so once we get stuff to put in there, we'll hopefully do it. At this point, we have enough workers for the next level. We just, yeah, plain timber is still selling and it's still holding this. I think we are consistently profitable with this. Oh, good. I'm glad it's on your wish list. It's really good, dude. It's a lot of fun. I'm only in like the 3rd or 4th set of levels, and it's really good. It's really good. This alone is paying about 9,000 out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 versus 15 sawmills is enough. They're having to drive and deliver it down here, and I don't know that they are. Honestly, what I probably should do is have these guys over. Let's just relocate these. It has some plain timber on it, which is great, but I want to put it over in these areas. Did that pull up the traffic density? It did. I'm going to put this one right there. So we got a couple of them over here. Yeah, look at that. Emptying previous resource. Petroleum, you fucker. What are you doing? Plain timber. Empty plain timber. Yeah, empty. We want to export all of it. If you put any plain timber in there, it needs to be exported. And hopefully they bring it down here. Hopefully they bring it down here. A freight train. They do exist. It just disappears and the trucks spawn. Who knew? Cargo train terminal. Importing goods to drugstore. This is bringing goods into the city. You know, this might be reducing traffic through the highway. Look at our highways. There's basically nobody on the highway. What? We are filtering that traffic very well. Wow. That's how trucks are born. Exactly. Who knew? You got some truck anatomy today. Truck furries rejoice. I've given you at least 3 minutes worth of furry porn. Exactly. No more, no less. Oh, man. I'm excited that this alone is paying for the complex. I'd like that it was profitable enough that we are always in the green. That'd be good. We need to just add more. I'm not going to get rid of this. We're just going to add a higher tier of this. Somewhere else. So if we go into forestry again, we've unlocked the bigger nursery. This one produces 8,000. The biomass pellet. Okay, biomass pellet plant is a processing building which require raw forest products to produce special goods paper. Processing buildings need to be placed in the industry area. This produces 3,200 of paper. I bet paper would sell well. Let's export paper. We'll do it over here. Again, we'll do like, given the ratios. Given the ratios, this is taking 3,200 and this is producing 8,000. So we'll do 2 of these. Okay, so, yeah, what's the fucking ratio? Damn, 8,000. That is a lot. 8,000 divided by 3,200 is 2.5. Oh. So we need 2.5 of these biomass pellets for every one of these, which means 5 to 2. 5 biomass pellets are fed by just 2 of these guys? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Set list created for tomorrow. Nice, Fern. You got a party coming up. I'm excited for you. Okay. So then we've got that. Let's expand our road out. Oh, it's about nighttime. Ooh, I missed the sunset, but that's okay. We should be able to get our biomass pellet plants through here. We need 5 for 2, so 10 total. We need to expand our industry area. Who knew? We made it so large, I didn't expect to need to grow it anymore. If I want to break from MSQ, I should join you. You're right. That would be great. It'd be a lot of fun to just come sit and chill. AFK, turn the microphone off, eat some popcorn. Enjoy the Barty party. It pollutes. It does regular pollution, not just that kind of pollution. Do I want it here then? Over here seems like a better place to do it, because there's already not a lot of trees going on in that area. All right, nighttime. Let's go take a look at our city. That's when I think the city looks best. Let's take a look at our... Oh, yeah, I know what I want to look at. That right there. You get off the train, chat. There we go. Oh. Welcome to my city, chat. Please let me just walk on the bridge. Don't make me go under. Oh. It's here for you. It's ready to go. Look at these people waiting for the bus. Oh, nice. You can take the cable car to get around it. Oh, yes. Everything turns up nice. Rainbow dick in the sky. Here we go. You would never walk this fast. I was waiting to get run over, too. I just always expect it. You want to see the Botanic Gardens that I did? Let's go walk over to the Botanic Gardens. Oh. Oh, there's one of our roller coasters back there. Very nice. It's a shame we can't ride it. We have an area for kids over here. A little area for parents to be able to take their kids when they don't want to ride the big boy roller coasters. It's right by the Botanic Gardens, too, which is our quiet space. You need to have a quiet place in your amusement park. You can still see the other stuff going on. I thought the moonbeam was just that bright area. We've got a little Botanic Garden over here as well now. It's one of my favorite areas. Let's just go around. I need to plant flowers in these areas. It feels very Resident Evil, doesn't it? Feels very Resident Evil. Let's sneak in through the bushes here, chat. Oh, what a nice little area. How nice, dude. I just keep a smile on, man. It just makes me happy. Yeah. You'd sleep there? I'd sleep there too. People bouldering. There's a cafe, more food trucks. Small little ride over here. Fucking creeper. There's not much. Oh no, this goes to the big area. You cannot ride. Okay, listen, it is now canon. That's a ride. They strap you to the inside of it while it spins. The ride never stops. It's an absolute nightmare. There we go. The Hypergate. Nice. No, dude, that was so fast. What the fuck? Actual speeds? That was very fast. Is there anyone on the Ferris wheel? Oh, we'll never know. Ye old wheel. Let's get a look at the city before the sun comes up. Look at Apollo Square back there. Look at it. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's our city, chat. That's what we've done. We've made this beautiful quay wall for us to be able to walk on the edge here of this terrace. Down below the rest of the city. Our university now shining there on the edge of that river as well. Excellent. Let's turn our topography off so we can really see it, really take it in. How's our university doing, by the way? 800 students only. That's because we've educated a lot of the people that are in, we've given everyone access to this. So a lot of the city is now probably very well educated. Yeah, we are losing money. I think we're actually on the negative now because of all the infrastructure we've built over here that isn't paying. Like, these guys are not paying very well right now. Let's take a look at our cash. I think that we have to actually diagnose some issues. Income from transit is very interesting. Expense is 17,000 on roads. I'm not surprised by that. We built a fuckload of roads out here. Wow. Most of our money is being spent on trains. We did just build 2 train stations again. We're about 10,000 under. And I think the best way to get more money right now would be to expand our residential back over here even more. Expand our industry as well. We just need to get this biomass pellet. We need to get our paper set up. We're going to wait for daytime, but I think we're also going to wait for next stream chat. I'm tired. The side effects from these meds, man, are fucking killing me. I'm exhausted. I need to go get some real food as well, but I've had a great time tonight. Blame killing it if it goes wrong. I miss him. The floppiest boy. Hey, I had a good time tonight, chat. As always, can't help myself. You let me stream, I'm going to have a good time with it, and it's because of you guys helping me do it. Oh, man. There we go. Hey, so I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do it again. I owe you a spin. We'll do it at the beginning of the stream. We'll do it at the beginning of the stream tomorrow. We'll be back then. I'll see you guys on Discord. Thanks again for the raid, Bean. Appreciate your friend hanging out with us. Dude, it's going to be nice. I need to come see you sometime. Also, some updates on the you-know-what. Man, that'd be cool. I'm curious to know how things are going. Good night, friends. I will see you tomorrow. Good night until then.